Roger Goodell making his rounds to promote the upcoming NFL season, which kicks off in about 23 hours from now when the Eagles take on the Cowboys. And in any event, he was on the Today Show, as you mentioned. During the conversation, he was asked about the idea of an 18-game regular season. Here's the exchange.
Listen, we always say, what do the fans want? What do the fans really think is important? And I think it's clear they want more regular season games versus preseason games. And it's something that we'll work through with the Players Association. We continue to make our game safer, and I think that's at the core of making that kind of a decision. Can we do it safely for our players? But it also, I think, represents an opportunity for us to continue to bring higher quality NFL content ultimately, and a regular season game is clearly better.
You mentioned giving the fans what they want. As you probably heard by now, a lot of NFL fans would love to not have to go to work the day after the Super Bowl.
Because we know that Craig always takes the one day off.
Just saying,
but America wants to as well.
Correct. At what point do we start to see the Super Bowl on President's Day weekend?
I think if you went to 18 weeks regular season, that would probably occur.
Okay.
It's possible somewhere in the calendar it could happen before that, just because of the calendar, the way it lays out. But I think 18 weeks would get you to that point, and I think it'd be a really great move.
It's the biggest non-factor I've ever heard. Like, this whole idea that you need a day off on Monday after the Super Bowl. Do you know what time the Super Bowl kicks off if you live here in Los Angeles?
3
o'clock. What time does Sunday Night Football come on every Sunday? 8 o'clock Eastern, right? Mm-hmm. And people go to work on Monday. You don't need no holiday. What holiday? This is the NFL, and these fans, like the NFL, trying to make themselves more special or more important than they really are. Really? A national holiday? It has to be so that people can be off on Monday and they don't have to after the Super Bowl. The Super Bowl starts at 6 o'clock, which is earlier than Sunday Night Football. 6 o'clock, even if the game went till 10 o'clock. You can't go to bed? You can't, well, what? You can't have a couple of pops and some chicken wings and get up and go to work? Come on, man. This is where the NFL and people think it's bigger than it really is. Nothing's changed here. I keep hearing a national holiday, the Super Bowl. It's a Sunday. It's in the winter. You're not going anywhere. We're just eating chicken wings and drinking a couple of beers. My God. No way, no how. We don't need it to go to President's Day so that you could go, Super Bowl is a national holiday. It's a Super Bowl Sunday. Can we leave it as it is? Why? Why do we have to overinflate stuff and make it like you would be doing the people of this country a service because, my God, they got to get up on Monday and go to work after the Super Bowl? You mean the Super Bowl that was a blowout and over in the first half? Rob G, the Super Bowl was over. Go to bed if you got to go to work. You kidding? Who doesn't go to work because they watched the Super Bowl the day before? Who? Please. It's not nonsense. And you're right. Sound like a softball question that the NFL media people threw to the NBC and to feed those questions.
Hey, Roger Goodell's going to come on. Please ask him these questions. No, listen. Multiple ways I want to break this down. First of all, he said, I just want to give the fans what they need. Robs, I've never heard the fans talk about an 18 game.
Thank you.
I've never heard a fan. Man, I love the NFL. I can't wait, baby. We back. But, I need an 18th game. Nobody said that. You just enjoy football, enjoy it as it is.
You know what I would respect? If the people there at NBC said to him, Roger, can we be honest? Isn't this 18th game because you can sell a regular season game more than you sell a preseason game, which is local 100%. Television and not on national? Isn't this about money?
Yeah.
Isn't this about money?
And then you followed up with whatever he says with,
come on,
but what about the health?
Right.
That's an additional game because we all know preseason games, nobody's playing that hard and they're not trying to hurt. Everybody's trying to make it out alive. A real regular season game, this is costing me to get the chance to get to the postseason, get to the playoffs, to get to the Super Bowl. So guys are all in. It's a whole different thing. So health clearly went out the window.
It's just about it's just money grab.
Yeah, money grab, and we know that. And this is where, so we went from 14 to 16.
It used to be
to 7,
12.
That's why 12, 14, 16, 17. Looks like 18. How long before 20? You know what I mean? Like, when does it stop? Right? And that's what made the game beautiful, is the scarcity. You know every game matters. You know every week matters. We're all in. 20 games is coming up before you know it. Now back to you, Mr. Scrooge McDuck, bah humbug. Let us get a Monday off. Everybody doesn't have 72 days off like you just went on the world trip around the world. Can they get a Monday off and enjoy it?
But they already get Monday off. You don't need to make it special.
Can they double up? Can they go Super Bowl Sunday, roll into Monday, I'm off, not, February 8th or something, whatever it is, and I got to go to work. Let people enjoy their libations, their family, their friend. I might have friends from out of town. We can stay up. We can rehash the Super Bowl. We can talk about Janet Jackson and what happened at the Super Bowl halftime. We can talk about Beyonce, how powerful she is. She shut off the halftime lights. And then maybe I want to go out, throw a Super Bowl Sunday night party. I don't want to go to work. Look at you. I thought you were a man of the people. Now people are trying to get what they want. They get to watch Super Bowl Sunday, not have to go to work on Monday. It is a great marriage. Now you over here making us go to work.
It makes no sense. Come on, the game starts. You live in L.A.
Don't tell me
the
where I live.
game starts at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. You can't go to work on Monday.
I tell Rob G, stop pocket watching. You stop clock watching. Don't tell me what time my game starts.
You can't go to the game. You can't go to work on Monday because you watched the 3 o'clock Super Bowl game on the West Coast.
No, I can't make it to work on Monday because I was pre-gaming at 9 a.m. Pacific.
There you
go. So by 4 p.m. Pacific for the 3 p.m. kickoff on the West Coast, I'm already about 9 drinks in.
He's in.
Come on. Now, you got an alcohol problem. That ain't got nothing to do with football.
And I can enjoy it. Okay, then fine. Then just make Sunday where the Monday afterwards, everybody knows, like, you don't have to come in till noon. If it's for all you 9 to 5, typical 9 to 5,
stop
you don't have to come in till noon.
They already have with all the holidays people get off. Enough already. What is it? What are we, Romans?
Why we can't? Why? Oh, you travel the world.
I worked 10 straight months without taking off. 10 straight months.
And in Europe, they take all the time off.
Good.
They have 4-day weeks.
Holiday.
Right.
By the way, I know we got sidetracked though. Roger Goodell's like, hey, if we get that 18th game, we can slide the Super Bowl to President's Day, get the holiday. They could have done that anyways without an 18th game if he really wanted to.
If he really wants to. Yeah, make it another week. Like,
throw in another bye week.
Another bye week. If you really want to do that.
Another week. Yeah, there's a way to do that without that. But that 18th game is crucial for him. And that's the thing about it, man. The players need to stand up if they really don't want it. Man up. Say you don't want it. And the quarterback.
The player's going to stand up. They can't even get health care and a pension plan.
Well, I got to at least tell them to stand up, Rob. Dang it, stand up. Even my guy, Patrick Mahomes. Oh, man, we don't want 18 games. We don't want it. Say it with your chest. We ain't having it. 17 was the end-all, be-all.
I'll be like this. All you got to do is you're Patrick Mahomes or one of these guys. They could play 18 games. I ain't playing 18 games.
I signed this contract.
You get enough players to say that. What you got? Okay, I'm not playing 18
and
games.
I hate how he tried to use the preseason. Our fans tell us they'd rather watch. Well, they didn't say they wanted more games. They just said, if I asked you, which one would you rather watch? Week 5 of regular season or preseason?
Well,
you say real season. Like, that doesn't mean I need 18, 17, 18, 19, 20 games. That just simply means real football is more important, and I'd rather watch that.
Well, now that they don't even play in the preseason, why would I want to watch it? They used to play in the preseason. Yes, come on. That's the difference. That's why nobody wants to watch it. They don't play.
And you could at least look me in my eyes after I saw, you said your favorite team, favorite quarterback play the first half and charge me $100 for parking. Oh, they don't want to talk about that.
Right.
They don't want to talk about preseason, same daggone price as the regular season.
Well, look, y'all guys are so right you can't turn left right now. Here's the problem, and this is another conversation for another day. The two forward-facing faces for the NFL players, Patrick Mahomes and Joe Burrow, have both already been on the record as saying, if we're going to get to 18 games, just give us an extra bye. So all the leverage they would have had in these negotiations, out the window.
Well,
you ain't lying. When you're the four-headed monster quarterback position, and I get it because they play quarterback and they don't get. I think subconsciously they're like, I don't get hit that much. I just love the game. Yeah,
okay.
I have more chances.
The other guys.
More chances to get. Think about the other guy.
That's Saquon Barkley and his 500 touches.
Think about that lineman. I got a block for your butt all game. Helmet to helmet right off the bat. Hi. All
right.
game.
877-99 on Fox, 877-996-6369.
Don't be raining on our holiday parade over here, okay?
Does Super Bowl Monday need to be a holiday? And do we even want an 18-game NFL season? We want to hear from you. How about John in Reno? You're on the Odd Couple Fox Sports Radio. What's up, John?
What's going on, guys?
What's up, man?
How are you?
I'm doing awesome.
Great.
So these people are soft. I drink just as much on Monday night and Thursday night, and I go to work on Tuesday and Friday, and I don't complain.
Thank you.
I just keep it done.
I'm with you. I don't even understand where this comes from that you need somehow, that you got to have the day off.
It's not going to cost you anything, right? Y'all act like it's costing you something. We're just getting a free day. What's wrong with that?
If you're going to play, you got to pay, brother.
Rob G, these people got to learn to take a day off, Rob G. They got to learn to take a day.
If you're going to play, you got to play.
Yeah, I got a little, I ain't gonna, I got a little wild.
I'm getting drunk Monday, Thursday, and Saturday night.
Don't leave out Wednesday.
I'm still at work.
Don't leave out Wednesday.
That's right. All right. I was yelling at him in Hawaii when I was on the beach. I'm just saying.
I was finally proud of you. You took some time. You took some time, brother.
Andre in Massachusetts, you're on the Odd Couple Fox Sports Radio. What's up, Drake?
How you doing? Thanks for taking the call. Listen, no, the NFL, goodness gracious, the dog. We got to get this guy on. He's out of control. NFL doesn't need to have the game on President's Day, but they do need 18 games. That's certainly inevitable. 18 games has to stay, and that's where they've been going, frankly.
Why?
Why 18 games? Because it's all about the mighty dollar. Roger Goodell has his mind locked in on a $25 billion annual evaluation. That's where he's getting to. By the way, that's why Roger Goodell has a private jet for life within his contract, because the money keeps going up. So I think in terms of just...
But what kills me about that, seriously, and I'm being honest, it ain't just Roger Goodell, dude. I don't care who was in that job. Football, gambling, you're going to do well. I'm dead serious. Like they can pay him whatever they want, and I get it. He's a CEO of this big company, but it ain't like he's taking
the game changer.
He's a game changer.
Yeah,
he made something different. Like gambling and football go hand in hand. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Dre.
Point taken. But again, just in terms of 18, it's just moving that way. And Rob, you're consistent on this, and it needs to be. If the NFL players would take a step back, which they've never done, and say, look, it has to get to 18 games. We know it's going to get there, and hold the line. They could get so much for themselves. All right, but it's just a case study for the NFL players, but then just workers and that they don't stand together, and so they're going to end up getting steamrolled, getting petty privileges in the deal, and then there'll be 18 games, and nothing really much will change in terms of the financial structure.
You want 18 games? Thank you for the call, Dre. You want 18 games? I want guaranteed contract.
Right, let's do it.
Let's do it.
Let's
fair.
see how serious you are.
There's
about
fair.
It. Right?
18 games got you. I need
all
a guaranteed.
The other sports have guaranteed contracts,
the
except
four
for this
major
one.
sports in this country, and I need guaranteed contracts because you're making me. We clearly have all agreed we're going to throw health out the window. Cool. Then I'm signing on for this. I need guaranteed contract. There you go.
Steve in Denver, you're on the Odd Couple Fox Sports Radio. What's up, Steve?
Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm calling for. I was calling for one reason, but after listening to the last guy with the 18 games, now I have two reasons.
Okay.
So what if we make the Super Bowl on Saturday instead of Sunday? Then you get your day off on Sunday.
Okay.
And then
thank you. The people would have a heart attack. Super Bowl Saturday. Oh my God.
And then the second thing is, if we're going to do 18 games, you start to water down the significance of the games. When we had 16, they were that much more important. When you look over at basketball with 82 games, then all of a sudden those games just really aren't that important early on in the season. You start to water them down. And, if you're going to have that many games, you probably need to increase the roster quantity, I guess.
Yeah.
From 53 to maybe 63 or something.
Yeah, because of injuries.
Yeah, and you know what else is going to happen? Thank you for the call, Steve. I think what else might happen, you're going to get where they have quarterbacks, specifically any player, but specifically quarterbacks, start to sit out. Like if you're the Chiefs again and you were up
Right, you would
12 and 2.
You would sit out.
We got
some
another.
games,
Well, Pat, you're gonna sit out a couple of these
Yep.
because we got too long, too far to go.
100%.
And nobody wants that.
And
we
then
already
then
see it
you're gonna
enough
go,
once
right.
or twice. Once one team, couple teams.
I
might
agree
do
with
it.
that. They would pick that. Nah, you know what? We're
Just
playing
sit
the
this one
Lions.
out.
You can sit this one out. Oh, I'm sorry.
I thought you meant the Jags. Wrong
I'm sorry.
cat.
Okay,
Wrong
I'm sorry.
feline out here.